Welcome to all you Scorpio people. Welcome for your monthly forecast for May 2015. And what is going on throughout the month of May? And it's for every sign a bit different. For every group of signs a bit different. You are a fixed sign together with the Aquarians, with the Leos and with the Taurians. So what is mostly significant for you this month is what is happening with a fixed star called Caput Algol, the energy around that. That will be for you mostly important. There's another thing that is not that important for you, but it will happen in some areas of your life. That is a Saturn-Neptune square and a Mercury retrograde. So let's get started actually with the Caput Algol energy, because that's the most important for you. What is this all about? Caput Algol is a fixed star on 26 degrees of Taurus. Normally I don't mention this. I only this is used actually in horary astrology, but I mention this when I see a lot of activity there. And there has been a lot of activity in April already around that place of Caput Algol, which is situated on 26 degrees of Taurus, which is for you, you are a Scorpio, it's your opposite sign. So it has to do with relationships, not only love relationships, could also be a business relationship, it could also be your clients. And there is that energy of Caput Algol. Now, what does it mean? Caput Algol means actually not being able to see reality. It's losing your head, and it's losing your mind a little bit, I think. Especially with the lunar, not the lunar eclipse, especially with the new moon there. It's about losing your mind. Now, we all lose our minds every now and then, don't we? But there's a difference if we know that we are at a particular time, that we know that we're not really clear in our heads. If we do know that, we can prepare ourselves for that, and then it doesn't have to be that challenging. It's only going to be for this month, especially around the 18th of the month. But a lot of planets already have crossed that point. Like Mercury has been around that point already, Mars as well, the Sun as well. So it's a bit of more than just the 18th. And as I said, for you it's probably has to do with relationships. So there is stuff going on for you if you are in a relationship, or even if you are not in a relationship, that is confusing, that you don't really know 100% what's going on here. And what is the best thing to do if that is happening? You can do two things. You can find yourself having pity with yourself, but that's not what the Scorpio is doing in 99% of the cases. That's not Scorpio-like. Scorpio-like is, okay, if we need to face it, we're going through it. You know, that's if there is a crisis, I go through the crisis, but then I become more powerful, more stronger. And so the best thing to act actually is not to act, especially not around the 18th. So for making a major decision around relationships, I wouldn't, of course, you are the captain of your ship, but I wouldn't recommend to do it around that time, because you're not seeing clearly. You are confused, and we all have those times. It could also mean that a business partner is confused, or your loved one is confused, and they're acting very weird. Just don't go into their drama. Help them, be there for them, but know that this is only a passage. Une passage, it'll go away, basically. And sometimes in life it's better not to act instead of acting. And you Scorpios, you know that. Sometimes it's better to stand still and just let the wave or the tsunami go away, and wait until it's over. So again, to summarize it, when it comes to relationships, don't make the major relationship decisions around the 18th, because you don't have all, you can't see at the moment. It's too, you can't get your mind straight out. It can mean that it will give a new beginning though. It will, because of the confusion that is going on. It's actually exactly what you need, because there will be, after that period, after the 18th, 19th, 20th, you will see things in a different perspective, because everything will become way clearer. The trick is to not getting overwhelmed, not going into the drama of someone else, and not playing the drama queen yourself, but just be very calm. And you Scorpios, you can do that. And then see what happens. If you still feel that the relationship is really not giving you any good after, let's say, the 22nd, then yes, you can decide. You can. It's also a time to make decisions, but not bang on that new moon. It's for after that period. So yes, if you find that after relationships of years and years that is not positive at all for you, you can make a decision there to end it, and then go from there. Or even there can be some things that are really unclear about. Oh, is this a maybe you're single, and is this a relationship that is going to manifest itself? But you're so confused, and then just wait to commit yourself. Wait up until the 22nd, and if you still feel that way, go ahead. But it's better to make a decision with a clear mind. That's basically it. And you Scorpios, you know that. So I don't think it's not the baddest time of your life, but it's important because it's you versus relationships. It's how you relate with other people, how you relate with your clients. You can, maybe if you do something with clients, it can be a client that totally freaks out. Just the trick is, again, to stay calm, be cool, be the Scorpio, and you'll be fine. What else is going on? The other thing that is going on is the Saturn-Neptune square. I've been talking about that for quite a while now, and it's becoming very important. The square between Saturn and Neptune, it's a challenge, is Saturn is reality, and Neptune is vision and idealism. So whenever it's in a square, it means that people are not content with something. And Scorpios don't like that, do they? If they're not content about something, they know they need to address it. They need to apply themselves, to make some changes. Now, it's not on the key areas of your life. So for you, again, it's not that challenging as it is for the mutable signs. It doesn't always have to be challenging for the Scorpio, does it? But the most important thing is this. There is a lot of activity in Gemini, and that is your 8th house, which is your house, which is the house of the Scorpio. So Mercury is standing still there, it's going backwards, forwards. Your ruler, your ancient ruler or traditional ruler, Mars is in there as well. And it's getting a bit frustrated about not being content, not getting what it wants, or bumping into blockages, bumping into limitations, and one day seeing the bigger picture and the other day not seeing it at all. It's the energy of the manic depression person. Like one day they go over the top, they believe and it's going to be fantastic, they're getting over optimistic. That's the one extreme. The other extreme is being so depressed and not seeing any path for going further. Now for you, that happens in your 8th house, which is for you a very familiar house. Don't mind the telephone. Which is, that's the downside of doing this in your living room.
Hello, your call cannot be taken at the moment, so please leave your message after the tone.
And I hope, oh my goodness. I'm not hope you have the patience, you Scorpios. I hope you did. But I'm not going to delete this or edit this. I'm too lazy for it. But it was an important thing that I was saying. So again, mea culpa for this interruption. But what I was saying is that actually the 8th house is your kind of house. And your kind of house, the 8th house, is the house of the transformation. So you're thinking a lot about things that have been going on for a while and that are about to transform. Maybe not now this month, but certainly next month. There are going to be some changes there. It can have to do with money, with the income of your loved one. It can have to do with a heritage that is coming your way, or that was supposed to come your way, but it's a delay. Mercury retrogrades often give delays there. It can also be that you are really thinking and on a deep level, a metaphysical level, and you're finding some clues there. I remember when I had Mercury in the 8th house going retrograde, and after it went retrograde, so when it was direct again, I had some big insights considering very metaphysical stuff. So that can happen to you as well. So therefore, I don't think that the Mercury retrograde will be a very negative one. Not at all. Because you have the patience to stand still and to look at things in a deeper way. You are used to that. The only thing that can be a bit frustrating is that Mars is going to oppose Saturn and bump into Neptune. But that again has to do with things that you want to do, and it's not 100% the time yet. So no, if you feel that you are blocked with your doing, instead of pushing too hard, what Scorpios mostly do, just know that it's for the better, that it takes a little bit more time. And again, it doesn't mean to say that you're not going to reach your goal. It just means to say that the perfect timing isn't there yet. You still need maybe to learn something extra. Maybe you need to, it has to do with work, for instance. And maybe you still need to work on some talents of yours. Remember, Saturn is in your 2nd house, which is the house of talents, which is the house of your talents, of your confidence. You're working, doing a lot of work there. So it's a nice month for you, the month of May, and but the more you are aware of it, the easier it gets, and Scorpios like that, to have that awareness. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your patience as well, but it's gonna be your cup of tea with all those deep insights. You're gonna get a lot of insights. That's basically it, the Mercury retrograde in your 8th house, and you will only see those insights when Mercury goes direct again. That will be around the 12th of June of next month. Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling, my goodness. Now if you don't laugh, then I don't know what. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for all ordering the readings, for all your thumbs up, for all your very nice comments, you Scorpios. You are very committed. And I have my Venus in Scorpio. I know all about you Scorpios, or well, not all, but and now I'm going to stop before people say that I'm rambling. Thank you for watching. See you next month.